I love that. I'm living like my man on no jump on. Watch myself. It's not that this is a car.
I hear that.
So don't do that.
Yeah, no. Thank you for the question. I appreciate that. No problem. So for me, I initially when I started off, so after I graduated university, I went into the world of startups. So like during the early 2010s, 2015, 2016, there was that whole boom of people, creating startup jobs and opportunities.
Yeah. So is that where the Spieler?
Yeah, that's how my first company came about.
Okay.
That's definitely called it Spelly.
Yeah. No. Rapping the man. This is my brethren from how Spelly did the Spieler,
It was funny
for years,
Yeah,
Spelly, bro. I'm a hater, bro. I wanted my own network. I'm a hater, bro.
I loved it. I loved the nickname. I know I had to hate on you for it.
You know me. You know I picked it up as well.
100%.
In every capacity. I'm so proud of him, bro.
Thank you.
Sorry.
I ran it for a while, Speeder. So ultimately what Speeder was, as to what you said, bro, it was a social network ultimately that connected people of colour to job opportunities. So, we've got kids from schools and all kinds of neighbourhoods and walks of where we're from.
Walks of
life. Took them over to Cisco buildings, took them to Facebook, took them to Microsoft, you name it. And just trying to get them exposed to the world of tech and computers. Because that is the way the world is trending and going. You always want to make sure you go where the money goes and where the trend goes, right? No different to markets, stock markets, etc. And so it was good, ran that for a little while, but unfortunately we live in a time and in a place where gatekeeping is a very strong thing. And if you don't have the necessary support within a certain amount of time, it's very hard to maintain something. And I guess for me, why I kind of stepped away from Speeder initially was a lot of setbacks as well.
Yeah.
And also as you get older, your interests change as well.
Well, you know what? You say that, and you remember, and so did you say?
No. To finish the point as well.
Sorry.
So for me, as something coming in, so after the Speeder, I went to Cisco corporate. So that was my first kind of corporate experience after the startup phase. I needed money, so I got into product managing. So I was leading a team of security experts. So we provided security solutions to government. So that was my first kind of role in public sector. So I was providing security solutions to Atos, Ministry of Justice, Ministry of Defense.
When you say security solutions, how do you mean?
So Cisco will produce security licenses for products.
Okay.
So think about every government. Every government has networks, hardware, tools to function.
Yes.
Cisco is the number one provider in the world for those tools and functions.
Yeah, I'm familiar with Cisco.
Exactly. I would pull in a team of Cisco technicians, get them into these organizations, and then I boost their security, improve their security. So install the systems and also make sure they were cyber secure and safe. So that was what I was doing.
How far does that? Because obviously even with security systems, bro, I know part of that is electrical.
Yes.
So is that far as into getting like a contracting team?
Yeah. So we get in.
Do you know what I mean? Type of thing.
Yeah.
So like if you get a man to do a fire alarm type of thing, bro, it's an electrical job. But for what?
I get what you're saying.
Do you get what I mean? So you'd have to contract somebody.
What kind of topology? So what topology means is the structure, the architecture that you use, the tools and things you use. So for us, man, we actually have systems and tools like I'm saying random things like CR900s. These are just imagine something like this. This CR900.
Right.
It's a tool you bring in, you implement, and get the system running.
Yes.
And so what I do, my core of my job is I'd help implement it, but then I'd also say to them, hey, do you want a security solution? Do you want us to improve this?
Right.
So I try to upsell security solutions to them.
You're gonna build on yourself as you can.
Exactly.
No, that's cool, man.
So done that for a couple of years was good. Then the whole, imposter syndrome kicking in, starting to feel like, you're achieving, but wasn't necessarily happy with what you did.
Go and break down imposter syndrome.
Yeah,
you start that.
How that applies to you.
Thank you.
I was only black. I was one of a black guy, but he was there for so long. And let's say he was there acclimated in those spaces. I was a black man in an all-white space from ends. Had to be very careful and conscious how I speak, naturally as opposed to work lingo.
But you have a good dialogue and a good.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, naturally as you speak,
Yes,
you don't have a. Yeah, he doesn't. He's not. You don't see him just walk on you. Do you know what I mean? He's not gonna walk on you. Yeah, he might.
So Stefan, I had to cultivate.
Yes.
I had to be so eloquent. You understand? Eloquent. Yeah. I love that.
That's eloquent.
So obviously after doing that for a while,